Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Nerdy Jake's YouTube channel. As always, I'm Nerdy Jake. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Lobos collectibles DC figure haul. So without further ado, let's get started. I have a Justice League collection or Justice League figure set for a long time, and I thought that there's no figure wave better for like a comic book Justice League figure wave than the DC Comics or DC Direct figure line that went for a long time back when DC actually used to produce their own figures. I don't remember the company that did the figures, but I did have a couple of them when I was growing up. I unfortunately don't know where they went, but let's start off with the most obvious and coolest one. This is Cyborg. So this is really cool. It's a solid figure, that's for sure. It's a solid piece of plastic. It is a really cool, detailed and articulated action figure. Pretty sure this came out in 2012. Let's check, shall we? Yep, 2012. Awesome. Cyborg. So it's quite a solid figure. The articulation, it wasn't the greatest on these, but you know, considering how old they are, they hold up pretty well. So anyway, that's Cyborg. Next up, we're going to do, of course, the New 52 Wonder Woman. I absolutely love the New 52 comic books run. I've not read all of, but I've read a little bit of New 52. I haven't read the Wonder Woman New 52, so I thought I'd buy a figure, and then I'm going to go later on and buy the book. But this, again, these are all loose figures. None of these were sealed, so they might be missing accessories and missing parts, but this Wonder Woman came with her lasso of truth, which is really cool because it's actually material. It's not a plastic one, which I really always appreciate. She comes with her sword, and for some reason this thing seems to always fall off. I'm not sure why. The sheath for her sword, it just snaps right back in though. It's no big deal, but yeah. Overall, really cool sculpt. I absolutely love the sculpting and the detailing in this figure. I think it looks incredible, and the likeness is definitely of Wonder Woman. So yeah, the Amazonian princess Wonder Woman. Really cool. Love it. Alright, and now we're going to move on to, can't be a Justice League collection without a Superman. So this is actually the year 2000 this figure came out. This is one of the earliest McFarlane Toys Supermans that came out, which I thought was really cool because I collect a lot of modern day McFarlane Toys stuff now. So yeah, overall a really cool figure. I love that you can see the curl there. Very exaggerated comic book figure. Absolutely jacked torso. Looks incredible. It's in really good condition. A lot of these were, which is why I buy them. I love the chrome sign of hope, or the S logo, as most people say. The other thing, I guess this version of Superman doesn't have it, but I wish it had the S on the cape. But overall, brilliant figure. McFarlane Toys still haven't done the double jointed elbows yet, but they still had very similar joints, and yeah, McFarlane Toys stuff can last a very long time if looked after. But yeah, really nice figure and really cool. Alright, now we're going to move on to my personal favourite and the main reason I went to Lobos today, which was to find a Green Lantern figure. So this is the, what year did this come out? Let's see, 2016 Hal Jordan Green Lantern DC Direct or DC Comics action figure, which is really cool. Did include the lantern and of course the power ring, which is molded onto the figure obviously, but the detail on this figure is incredible. Camera actually doesn't do justice as to just how well sculpted and all-round detailed these figures actually are in person. They are just incredible. Every inch of this figure has some sort of incredible detail. Now they did start to do the double jointed knees with these figures, but they hadn't quite done the double jointed elbows yet, which doesn't really make sense. But Yeah, I don't know. The lantern itself actually has a translucent green see-through piece, which is really cool. And of course, you just put the lantern through his hand and you hold it up. Great articulation on these figures. Really, really good. Very standard, especially for the time, but still really good. All the joints on these figures are nice and tight. There's no loose joints. There's no scuffs. Everything's in really good condition. So, yeah. And also, for those of you that don't know what Lobos Collectibles is, it is a vintage toy store, but they sell everything and they just have a huge range. Go check them out if you're ever in Melbourne. They're in Thornbury. They're an amazing, amazing place, and I couldn't recommend any more to go to Lobos Collectibles. So thanks, Lobos, for hooking me up with these awesome figures. Alright, and last but not least, we have a McFarlane Toys, 2022 McFarlane Toys, Deathstroke. Deathstroke's one of my favorite villains in the DC universe, especially being the big Batman nerd I have been most of my life. It is really cool to finally have a Deathstroke in the collection. McFarlane Toys. I'm pretty sure that's either a knife or a gun he's meant to have in there. This is a sword that was included. This does have a holster on the back, so you just slide the sword through there and you can holster it on the back. The detailing is incredible. The paint works really good. Can't really go wrong with modern day McFarlane Toys. They've definitely come a long way, especially with their black label stuff. So yeah, awesome figure overall. Love the vibrant orange and black. And I just think it overall looks really, really cool. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, that is the entire collection. I'll be doing a full DC action figure collection very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, keep collecting, and I'll see you all in the next video. It's Nerdy Jake signing off. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out.